he's like bloom, 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 bloom.
Oh, hello there. So today begins day 6. Yes. Today we scored a bunch of really good fast passes for today. We've got Flight of Passage, which is the big one. Then we got Festival of the Lion King, since Lion King comes out, early previews are tonight, and the actual movie officially premieres tomorrow. And then there's a new animation experience out at Rafiki's Planet Watch.
One of the great things about staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge is the buses for Animal Kingdom leave like literally every 5 minutes. I know, so much human. But even then, when you're like coming up to the bus stop and you see that bus, the initial reaction is to like run, and Pete is getting on this bus. Good morning. A little busy this morning. Thank you. Since we do have the Fast Pass later in the day for Flight of Passage, we're gonna head over to Everest. Right now it says that the line's 20 minutes, so what are we gonna do? A single rider.
Caw-caw.
So here's the regular entrance, and then if you go right over to the side, over to the right, you will find the single rider entrance. You still get some theming. And you will likely be separated, but the single rider queue gets you right to the station, and Aiden literally just walked on the ride.
Secure all gear in the cargo bag.
Single rider's awesome, man. We like literally walk right on the ride.
Are we all in this car? No.
We're in.
Me and Mom are together.
That's a great ride. Great ride. Being able to walk right on it is very cool. So now we're gonna head over to Pandora for our Flight of Passage Fast Pass. Do you want to explain how you got the Flight of Passage Fast Pass?
60 days out from the first day of your trip, you can start scheduling.
As long as you're staying in a resort.
As long as you're staying in a resort, which we are, obviously. You can schedule fast passes for the entire length of your trip. So at that morning at 7 a.m. I went online and I started looking for fast passes. This was the first fast pass I booked because it was like whatever 6 days out. So 6 days out from our 60th 60 days before our trip started means that a lot of people maybe starting their trips a few days after us that are here now couldn't quite yet book fast passes.
My goodness, he's swinging around the monkey.
Oh.
The monkey is a freak.
Sorry, monkey interlude. Oh, they're both, yeah, they both got like food. Yeah, they both got food. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
This was the first one I went. I went to this day. We knew we wanted to go to Animal Kingdom on this day, so we went and booked a fast pass for the Flight of Passage was the very first one that we did. And I wanted to try to get one not right at the beginning of the day, but about an hour in, thinking that we could do exactly what we just did, which was find another ride that was a little bit shorter of a wait, at least one ride that was a little bit shorter of a wait, and go on that first, and then head over to our Flight of Passage fast pass. So we've got that, and then we've got the another one that's sometimes a little bit harder to get is the Festival of Lion King show, which we've got that. But yeah, so that's what we did. Grand opening is at, say, Shanghai Disneyland. This is a limited edition, one of 300 for the grand opening of Shanghai Disneyland.
We think.
Yeah.
It says limited edition of 300.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Shanghai.
Where'd you get it?
We got it off a cast member.
We got a cast member here in Asia.
Yeah, the guest.
Wow, that's cool. It's the rebar, like that's concrete, but they expose the rebar.
Either side. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's super cool that they don't have the traditional fast pass sound. It's like a kush. Yeah, yeah. You're not gonna find any reference to Disney or Mickey Mouse or anything in this land. So as we're going, we're bypassing the standby line. You don't get to go through all of the different scenes, so I would definitely say do that.
Go through the standby line at least once. The lab is so cool. I could spend my life there.
But we are
I
going
guess that's
on
what
the
being a
van.
scientist is. But I wouldn't do that. Now that I think about it, that's just a job profession that I could do but don't want to.
Alright, let's go on the ride. So this is the second to last room that you go in the standby line. That is the lab.
Optimal. Machine levels look good.
Can everyone see me? Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. First, we have to scan you for Pandora and microparasites. All right, everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. You've all got them.
Oh no.
But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stay still over your number, you're not gonna feel a thing. You're doing great. Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got him. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
Oh, there I am. Thank you.
Guys, just go ahead to the same numbers you were standing on and over the floor.
As the Na'vi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? let's get you into the link chamber.
Here on the back wall, and then get onto the link chair the way we showed you in the video. Then put on your flight visors. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, remain seated, lean forward, holding onto the hand grips, and supervise your children.
Para su seguridad, durante toda esta experiencia deberán permanecer sentados, inclinarse hacia adelante agarrando las barras y supervisen a sus niños. Gracias.
There's no filming. We'll see you after. To fix your hair. So good. It's so good. It's so good. You feel like you're flying. You smell things. When you're going through water, there's water. It's amazing. It's so good.
I got to see my cup.
When? And he started waving to us.
I did. I was waving at some of the Navi.
It was really cute. One right at the end and he goes, hi.
That was probably our 6th time on it between we were here 2 years ago. There are still parts every time where you get surprised.
The rhino burp gets caught every time.
Every time. So it is.
And I can't remember if we said this before, but there's few rides that you've ever ridden on that every single time when you ride it, it warrants applause at the end. Every single time we've ridden it, there's applause at the end.
Yeah, I would say this one, it happens with Soarin'. It's incredible. It's incredible. If it's 2 hour wait or below, I mean, it definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. So now we are gonna go maybe get a snack, and then I think we have. Yeah, I think we can squeeze in the safari before we see Festival of the Lion King. So let's go see some animals. The safari line is a little long and it's getting warmer. So before we go see Festival of the Lion King, because we definitely didn't want to miss those fast passes, it's something we haven't done yet. We stopped at Tamu Tamu to get a little snack.
This is the Simba ice cream sandwich. There's a lot of Lion King themed stuff going on in the park right now, obviously, because the movie comes out tomorrow. So I got the Simba ice cream sandwich.
I got the Simba Sunset, which is basically a pineapple Dole Whip with watermelon syrup and coconut syrup. It's good.
Sweet?
I mean, that's Dole Whip, regular Dole Whip, sweet too, but it's just more watermelon syrup. This part, isn't that edible? It's gonna be sweet. Isn't that edible? Oh goodness.
What's great is behind Tamu Tamu, there's this little, there's this little courtyard area. It's shaded. There's a bunch of tables so you can sit down. There's a fan.
And there was also a mythic fan.
And what's really fun is that
we just made a discovery. We went up to the Kusafiri Coffee Shop and Bakery. It's a little bit up past Tamu Tamu on the left, and we were able to get the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit at Starbucks. It is not a snack credit, but if you go there, it is a snack credit. They also have the colossal cinnamon rolls, Danishes. So, and it was, we walked right up. Yeah, they have coffee too. So definitely check that out. If you didn't see our vlog from earlier this week, where we went to Starbucks and it was a nut house, I'll link that down below. But here's another option. So, yay for surprises. Oh, there he goes. Goodbye, Aiden.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. So here's the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit with a bite out of it because I couldn't wait. This has more of a biscuity roll, whereas the Starbucks one was an English muffin. But as far as the cheese and the egg and the sausage, just as good.
They're really cool pins. They're my 2 favorite things in the world.
Tell them what they are.
So these are all the characters from Nightmare Before Christmas, but these are the, if you know, these are the stretching paintings from the Haunted Mansion. So it's them all in like that style, and
They're so cool and I love them so much. I saw them when we were here the first day and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna buy those. And now I bought them.
So we got a little bit of time as we're getting ready to go into the Festival of Lion King. We forgot we tell you what our shirts are for today. So today we decided to go villains. So hopefully you can see it. Mine is Shernabog, which is the Night on Bald Mountain character from the original Fantasia from 1940.
I went with my two loves of Disney and Broadway.
Prince John from Robin Hood. And I have a couple of villains.
No, when you
And she has the villain ears to match.
Everyone, come on! Welcome to Queen! Have been expecting you. We are here today to welcome you, one and all, to the Festival of Lion King! Welcome to our world! I present to you His Majesty, the Lion King.
Welcome, everyone. It's me, Simba. You've all picked a very special day to visit. You see, today, we've come to town for a big celebration. And you, my friends, are invited to join in the fun.
Slow down! I'm supposed to be center stage! Who's driving this thing? And settle down! For the last time, I want quiet! Thank you. But you'll care about it when at last I feel it and I lose. I think justice, this is
really, really good, as always.
Amazing. I say it's the best show on Disney property.
Yes, I know. I would agree. I would agree. Okay, I gotta turn. We were just talking about how it's crazy because they do 8 shows a day. So you have your half-hour show, then they reset. They have pyro in there. They have lighting. They have movable sets, and so it's just show after show after show.
I would imagine it's
really, really good. The gift. So good. So good. We're gonna go head over to Pandora. We're gonna eat at Satu'li Canteen before we go to Rafiki's Planet Watch to do the new drawing.
All right, so Mary and I both got the same thing, the chili shrimp, but I got it with the noodles, and Mary got it with the beans and rice. We both got it with the black bean vinaigrette dressing. And then Allie and Aiden both got the same base of noodles, but they got the beef. And then that is the blue dessert cupcake. And then blue mousse. And then that's the Pandoran Sunrise, which is the non-alcoholic specialty drink.
It's like
This is an old amp suit, once driven by the evil mercenaries of the RDA, otherwise known as, everybody say it with me, the Bad Guys Gold Race. And this state-of-the-art.
We are heading out of Pandora now. Lunch was very, very good, very filling. We also used mobile order, and so you can order your food through the app, and then once you get there, you have to wait about a third of the time to get your food.
And one of the things that I've learned is that if you place your order, like there's a button that says like I'm here, start preparing my order. It usually still takes like a couple of minutes for them to prepare the order itself. So I won't even wait until I'm at the restaurant. Like we were coming, as soon as we got into Pandora, I hit the I'm here. And so by the time we got up to the counter, we only had to wait like maybe another minute or two, and then it was done. So like it's still gonna take them a couple minutes, but if you kind of go before you actually get to the restaurant, you almost have to wait not at all.
Like I said, very good, very filling. And now we're gonna go up to Rafiki's Planet Watch. As we said earlier, they have a new experience there. Sort of like the animation experience out at Disneyland, where they'll have an animator come in and we're gonna get to draw some sort of animal from one of the movies. So let's see how it goes. He knows that I'm behind him and I'll probably whip at the camera. I assure you, this is nothing new. Now, in case you've never been out to Rafiki's Planet Watch before, you have to take a train there. This is where they keep some of the injured animals. There's a petting zoo out here, and now this new animation experience.
No, it's a 2-mile walk.
So we told him we're gonna have to walk, and it's gonna be miles through the jungle. But no, just a trick ride. You like a choo-choo, buddy? Yeah, we're gonna go on the choo-choo.
Everybody looked and everybody saw it. The same thing, you know, they were singing about it.
way down, Hadestown, way down under the ground. Just looking at a wall of shrubbery, folks. This is where they keep a lot of the animals. You got a warthog building, a lion building, hooked stock building.
This sense of motivation
Manure
shaped his
only
legacy
in that.
From animation to
That is
conservation.
something you don't
to the
necessarily
very
want to mix
adventures
up.
We offer here at Disney's Animal Kingdom each and every day.
Look, emus, ostriches.
As we make our way to Rafiki's Planet Watch,
Here's the petting zoo. But we are going into the animation experience.
Oh, it's a pig.
Who do you want to draw?
Do we get to choose?
No. Who do you hope they
I don't
pick?
really. I'll draw me. I gotta draw.
Who do you want to draw? No, no, no. You don't get to pick.
Eeyore. I want to.
Okay, you don't get to pick.
I want to draw Eeyore.
Well, it's not a picking thing.
You said, what do you think we're gonna draw?
Right.
I want it to be Eeyore.
Prince Naveen.
Prince Naveen.
Prince Naveen? It's animal based.
Prince Naveen.
Oh, frog Prince
I
Naveen.
think we're gonna get Louis.
It's a pig. Oh boy. There could be problems.
If we do
Yeah. If there is not a gray donkey on board in this next room. But let me revise my earlier statement. It's a trained pig.
Belly scratches are their absolute favorite. Alright.
Yeah, I already did it for earlier.
Back of the head? Yeah, I see that
So you can see that podium.
Okay, it starts about 4 minutes.
That's where the animator's gonna sit, and then we each have screens right in front of us to see what the animator's doing.
What was your favorite animal to
And it looks like there's maybe 50, 75 people with room for about another 25, so it can accommodate maybe 100 people at a time. We don't know yet who we're drawing, but I can't wait to find out.
My name is Joshua. I'm going to be your instructor for this class. And I'm very excited because this is a very unique class because we're going to give you an experience to be a Disney animator. Okay? We're going to give you all the experience, the whole thing. Now you want to draw very lightly, not hard at all. Okay? The good thing about drawing lightly is that if you make a mistake, you don't have to erase it because afterwards we're going to darken the lines that we like, and when you're done darkening all those lines, you won't even see those light lines under. So, pigs, folks. Or as we like to call, happy accidents. And when you're done with that, you can just go in real quick and just shade it in. I've actually done that as well. So you have joined our Disney legacy in animation. So you should be very proud of what you did.
Yeah!
Wow.
See,
I
man.
said you have to look at mine from really far away and then you'll see it's cool.
So we just finished up our animation experience here at Conservation Station. It was really fun. We got to animate Pumbaa from The Lion King.
Yeah, and I am not an artist. I work in stick figure, and it was easy to follow. My Pumbaa looks serviceable, but it was neat because all of a sudden you have this animator, and he's like boom, 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 boom. You do all these different all these different lines, and he comes out with a Pumbaa, and ours are, like I said, Pumbaa-esque. There's Pete's, Aiden's, mine, and Mary's. It was neat just to see how what they look for and how they go about it. Aiden actually left his string bag in Satu'li Canteen, so we're gonna head on back there, and then our morning / early afternoon in Animal Kingdom is done. We're gonna go over to Disney Springs, so we are going to leave this one here. We will pick it up in our next episode in Disney Springs, so join us there, and then we're gonna head over to Hollywood Studios this evening for the Star Wars fireworks. So with that, we invite you to like this video if you enjoyed it. Please comment, let us know if you've done this animation experience and what you think about it. We thought it was really neat. Subscribe so you can get all our future videos. And with that,
we invite you to set your imaginations free. Bye.
Bye.